Hey guys, what's going on? This is your friendly neighborhood nerf herder. I'm gonna try to do a couple sound fonts. It's a game that I can never catch up on. I've got a lot that I could showcase. I've got tons and tons of sound fonts, and I usually try to stay on top of. Lately it's been hard because finding time to film a font showcase, review, what have you, pretty much at the end of the night when everyone's gone to sleep and it's quiet and I can film. Like I said, try to stay on top of it. And there's a lot of them that, they're really popular for a couple weeks and then I'm like, oh crap, I gotta get on it. So this one is from Kyberphonic Fonts, my boy Jesse over at Kyberphonic Fonts. He did the Shock Baton from Force Awakens, and this was one that as soon as he showed me, I was like, yeah, I really want to do that one, because we get, especially me, we get a lot of fonts all the time, and for me, what really gets me kind of like in the I want to try this out and sample it is the variety, the ones that come out that the ones that come around that aren't your standard classic style lightsaber, or even a lightsaber that like, of course I love the Pod Racer one and I love all that stuff. Find myself lately tiptoeing into other areas of of different sounds. Like I don't know, it's fun. It's something I never thought that I was really into up until this last year. So that being said, this is on CFX. I believe you can get it like he always does with Profi and Verso, possibly Golden Harvest. I'm sorry guys, I'd have to look. I'm really slacking on my game. And but I'll leave a link in the description. You can go and purchase whichever one it is. Read the description of this video. Also, a little side note for anybody watching this, I've had it asked a couple times in other font review videos. I'm just gonna go ahead and start saying it right now. When you get a sound font, it does not do your blade effects. It is not gonna, like, just because the sound font is just audio files. When you purchase a sound font, if you watch a video and you see somebody's blade do crazy stuff, like I'm gonna put an unstable on this one. When you buy the font, you don't get that. You have to do it into the soundboard. Depending on which saber you have, Profi boards have they have unlimited sound or unlimited blade effects to what they can do. So there's just a ton of stuff. So for those of you out there wondering, if you buy the font and your lightsaber blade doesn't do what it does in the video, that's because you don't have your board programmed to do those effects. They're blade effects. So when you buy a sound font, you're buying the sounds. Easiest, quickest way I can sum that up. Let's jump right in because wasting a lot of time. This is on CFX again. Traitor! I mean, made so much sense. The swings are fun. Tracks and swings. Blasters. Lockup. Flashes. Force wave. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that feels really good. Oh, that's so cool. Last time. All right. Oh, the power down's cool. Oh, that's so cool. You got different orientations? Those are all pretty much the same. Has a little pre-on and a little pre-on before it goes. That's super cool. All right, let's put that blade in there. All right, so, and again, I'm gonna do a blade style on here. This does not come with a font. Some font makers might do things like that when it comes to like Profi boards, which I'm not sure actually if they add them in there. But for the most part, you have to do it on your config yourself. So I've never come across where it gave me blade styles in a sound font. But then again, Profi might be a little different because, you know, they have very specific stuff. You may get color profiles, but that's about it. The general thing that you get, again, is just the sound, the audio files, the power-ons, all that stuff. When you purchase the font, you'll see all of it through it. Oh, that feels good. Man, the swings are cool. Dude, this might be one of my favorites so far that Jesse's done. Straight up, not gonna lie, this might be my favorite one you've done yet, Jesse. That is really fun with so I got the color from the movie and like a unstable effect, so it looks like there's a lot of electricity going on, and that just is a ton of fun to swing around as. I really enjoy this. And you get like some kind of crazy effect going on. Nailed these swings, dude. All right, so real quick, because this is getting a little bit longer. Sorry, you guys. I had to swing that blade around. I had to have more fun with it. Yeah, I enjoyed myself quite a bit swinging that thing. So with Shock Baton, it's gonna come with extras. So when you get the font, has 2 preons, which are the noises before the power on. So when you press the button, it'll play a preon. A preon, I've said it before, this is for those who don't know, a preon is an audio file that activates before the ignition the ignition audio file. So a lot of times it's a little noise that just amplifies your power on sound. So if you don't want it, you can get rid of it. Jesse makes them a lot of times where they're complete complementary to the power on. So I was just leaving it how it is. But again, it's up to you. So press. You heard that noise, that chill, and then the power, that was the preon. And then the post off, which looks like you got 2, are those little tiny noises at the very end, the little audio files that play that little noise after the power down. So that was a pre-on and then ignition, and then here's power down and power Hear that little, that's just the post op. So those are what those are. Definitely look at it. And again, I've said this in, I think, my config file and adding fonts video. I did a whole video on adding sound fonts to CFX and what the parameters are in your config file. Watch that video. People ask me all the time, hey, like, what's happening here? And I'm like, have you watched the config video that I did? I did it for you guys. A lot of people ask me, and I just decided to do a whole video. And a lot of times people are like, I didn't watch it, or I don't care to. I just need to know. And I'm like, help me help you, bro. But I said in the video, click every wave file. It's not going to hurt you. They're all sounds. You want to know what they sound. You want to know what the sound is. And so you need to hear it. So click every file in the folder that you get. You know, L swings and H swings are your smooth swings. Those are going to sound really weird, but you know, you don't really need to listen to those, but you can if you want to. If you want to hear some weird stuff. But the swings, the post-offs, the pre-ons, the hum, all this stuff, power-ons, click them, check them out, see what they are. You got to learn. It's best to learn all this stuff anyways. This does have audio tracks. Hold on. Did I? I didn't. Oh, I did. Yeah, 2 audio tracks. This is the background noise of the scene. This is the other audio track. Love it. Again, going back to the config file, or I'm sorry, going back to the what's in the folder. There's an extras folder as well. So extras folder, you're gonna get EP8, episode 8, and you're gonna have a couple different quotable waves, you know, like different boot ups. You can do whatever you want to with them. So you got,
come on,
Finn.
Hey, let's go, Chrome Dome. Rebel scum. You're always scum. You're a ball kick in the system.
So a lot of the extras are obviously episode 8. And then the other one is the music tracks, which you already have. So in the extras folder, you have quotes from episode 8. So there you go, guys. Hopefully that was as fun for you guys as it was for me. I don't really want to necessarily every font video go into that much detail into what a font is. I may make an entirely different video dedicated to describing sound fonts, me talking to you just like this format. But again, yeah, I get asked a lot in the comment sections and personal messages and whatnot of people being like, hey man, I saw, you know, Jesse did the tragedy video and his blade was crazy and it lit up. Like, I don't see that when I bought it. And I was like, that's a profile. That says blade profile. You didn't buy it. You bought sounds. This is a sound font. So just, yeah, you know, just a little heads up, because I'm a broken record explaining that to people. So, all right, guys, that'll do it for this one. I got a couple more I'm going to try to do, and I'm going to play with some sound fonts, so we're going to have some fun. But I'll leave a link in the description. Always go to the description in the video and look for links to where to purchase these or information about whatever this video is about. Video description, people. Video description, people. Thank you guys so much, and until the next video, may the force be with you.
Who's scruffy looking?